Welcome to Gaming with Scott presents Marvel Superheroes. Join us each week as our intrepid heroes follow a path of adventure and attempt to save the world and each other from the dangers of the universe. Starring Martin Davis, Josh Elliott, John Garlick, Josh Jackson, and Rico Suarez, with me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the judge. Epic adventure and titanic struggles await you beyond this music. Good evening and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I am here with Josh.
Hi.
Marty. John.
Hello.
And Rico.
Yo.
When last we left, the city of Indianapolis had been hit by a LOIC, a low-orbit ion cannon. The Morlocks had been crippled. The Nazis had poured through the dimensional gate. And a spaceship was rebuilt so that a forlorn people could make their way back to the stars. One of these things is not like the others. All right. You're working on the ship.
Yeah.
When Michaels rushes over and says, "I just got a call from Caesar 1. He's in Indianapolis. Something about Nimbus. They got cut off. We can't reassert communication."
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
What?
I think they need help.
Well, that's no good.
Why? Aren't you? That's what you do, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's no good that something's happened to Nimbus.
Oh, okay.
We didn't have a formal plan for that yet.
Can you maybe? I've got the Harrier on standby. Can you maybe
Yeah.
head back there? That would be great.
Don't shoot at these guys anymore.
No, we're good.
Okay, they just want to build their ship and go.
Okay.
And let them do that.
Okay.
And they'll be on their way.
Okay.
I guess you can take me back to Indianapolis.
Harrier's right there.
Sweet. I will say my goodbye to these guys. I wish I could do it in their tongue, but I'm not going to have the time to learn it because somebody decided to ion cannon Nimbus in the heart of downtown.
For the last time, I did not call for an ion cannon. Thank you.
I distinctly heard you in a Hans Gruber-esque voice saying, "I'll take that under advisement. Hit it again." Oh, sorry. And you know you would have hit it again if you could. There he is nodding. Going, yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were like, maybe I could call Lex back and have him do it one more time. The thought went through your head. Don't say it didn't.
Mr. Luther,
Second
Mr.
verse,
Luther,
same as
Nazis,
first.
there's Nazis.
Roar! So, okay. Alrighty then. You were on a Harrier back to Indianapolis.
Yep.
Caesar. You have a mouthful of nangerine, tectarine.
I
don't know what you're doing.
am going to be well. Let's see. Shit. Okay. So Michaels was my only real contact with the powers that be.
Yes.
I am going to pray to the spirits. What is Van Dries? There is a beast that is at the bottom of that pit, and he's not a human. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Give me a roll.
24.
Okay. A spirit appears upon your summoning. What is Van Dries? He is immortal.
Okay.
Sorry.
He is a mortal who has made, bless you, contact with the beyond.
Oh.
Who has sacrificed part of himself to gain power.
Great.
I see. Pacted. Okay. That's information I didn't have before.
Okay. Josh, you're back at your area. You back in your crate. Your crate with no furnishings.
Okay. Now, first thing, is there any sign that Lex has already had the package delivered?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm going to call Kenji Mohimoto, my Triad Connection fixture supplier.
Okay.
Now, I'm getting the proper tools to work on myself, upgrade myself, diagnose myself.
Okay.
Is what I'm trying to secure here. But
Okay.
I don't know what I would need, but my character would.
Of course. Like, I need some doodads and some needle nose pliers, because you always need needle nose pliers. And,
Definitely a microtronics kit.
yeah, that one of those.
Yeah.
Chewing gum.
He needs to float in a tank and have a transponder and some electro zappery things.
All right, give me a roll. Okay. He's like, I can get all the components for you except two. That would be the widget A and widget B. I would have gotten those from Nimbus.
Yeah, he sure would have.
Shut up.
Probably could have had some.
You are not in this scene.
Innocent courier
You are not
deliver them to him.
in this scene. Thank you.
You're welcome. I will see what I can do about acquiring the other two.
Let me know.
Certainly. You are dealing with the Morlocks. You find all but two of them. You've lost 6. And at this point, it would probably behoove you to at least go to the surface to figure out what the heck happened.
Well,
Poor gasoline man. He was so flammable.
I'm going to shore up the inside of this place, make sure it's safe.
Okay.
That's
Lay the 6 of them out, have them prepared to do what they must to bury them respectfully.
Throw them down the
I will
poop
be
stream.
back. I will be back. I'm going to go find out who or what did this. So I go straight to the surface, start looking around.
You know they just flushed them with the rest of the waste.
Wow.
You're not there.
So racist,
You are
guys.
also not in this scene.
Rico is just in full poke mode. Okay. All right.
So I
You go straight to the service.
Uh-huh.
And?
I'm looking around to get any sort of information on who or what could have done this.
Okay, there's people running about. There's emergency crews. They're talking about a giant beam of light from space.
They're
They're,
totally going to blame the aliens.
they're talking about it could be aliens. Oh, yeah, there's that. There's reports on one of the television screens in the TV store across the street that we believe the military is saying that there was a malfunction in hardware that was potentially Russian in nature.
I fly down into the pit.
Which
looking
pit?
for the Nimbus pit.
Okay,
Looking for-
you fly to the Nimbus crater, and the main entrancey elevator shafty thing, as the hole to the crater has been melted closed.
By who?
Oh, you weren't there.
Okay, I'm going to make a hole. Turn everything into oxygen.
You'll let the Nazis out.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm
Okay.
going to make a hole and go straight down.
Okay, you fly 16 some sub-basements down, and it's completely dark.
Okay.
I mean, little ray of light from the hole.
I'm going to use CyberSense.
There are 2 cybernetic organisms up and about.
Through speaking with the cybernetics, can I tell what they are attached to?
Animals.
Fine. So I fly to the cage, wherever the animal is.
2 animals, gorillas, huddling in a corner in the back of the lab area.
Oh.
I'm going to disintegrate the door.
They're not in a cage.
They're
They're out in the room, just
oh.
back in their own, licking their wounds, as it were.
I'm going to communicate with their cybernetics again. Is there like an AI that works with their cybernetics?
Uh-huh.
I'll talk to the AI come with me, I'll get you to safety. However that translates to the primitives.
Give me a roll with your communicate cybernetics.
Binary. Communication.
57.
Binary.
What's the power rank?
50.
Okay. They shuffle in next to you.
Okay, I pick them up, both of them,
Okay.
and I fly into the wherever the holes were that were beaten through from the beam into the Morlock's area.
Did you leave those open or did you seal them behind you?
There's so many freaking holes that I just left all those holes. I just made sure that this cavern was safe.
Okay.
Of shit or stuff falling.
Right.
So I'm going to go through those holes and lead them to that cavern
Okay.
and let them help.
Okay. There's a Morlock there that speaks with animals, and he brings them over and calms them down and begins talking to them.
Okay. Go back into the pit. Look for these two. I asked for anything that can produce light. I don't have a flashlight, whatever they call them here.
Randolph, the mucus-colored Morlock, comes in with his shiny nose.
No, there's a Morlock that can generate light. He's like, I'll go with you.
Throw them on my back. Head down that corridor again.
Okay.
Looking for any trace of these two.
All right, he illuminates it. You find there's no one left on the level until you get to a giant warehouse at the end, warehouse-style room at the end, where you poke your head over the glass and you note that the warehouse is a bustle of activity, soldiers, armament. Amongst them, you see him wandering around in a full suit and tie, hair slicked back, giving orders.
Okay. Do I see him anywhere?
You do not.
So all the armor and shit, the stuff that he would recognize, I also would recognize, considering like we were actually from the same.
You mean his armor you would recognize? You don't see him anywhere. You don't see Caesar one.
His armor, but all the Nazi armor, all that stuff. I am actually from the same.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you recognize it as troops from home.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have no compunction anymore. I just start destroying everything. I drop the little light guy off at the door when I see all these people bustling about, and let him run off back, and I just start demolishing everything structural around them.
Okay. Are you going to attack the actual troops?
Oh, no, not yet. I'm going to wait for things to start collapsing.
Okay. Are you going to fly in? And what do you... Give me your actions. Your first 2 rounds of actions.
I'm going to sneak in.
Okay. Flight or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Just kind of above the ground, just slightly. Going to sneak in. I'm going to look for whatever looks the most damaging structurally and just disintegrate that part. The part that's holding it up and just let it off.
Okay. You get about 10 feet in the door. The staging area is maybe 50 feet in. You hover in, you fly in about 10 feet in, and then land right on. You stop flying.
Okay. Does the molecular thing work at all when I try to do that?
You stand up where you are, you take a step forward, you realize I'd need to hit there, and you go, nothing happens.
Okay, I start backing up.
Fair enough. Okay.
So I get out of the range.
As you back up, you start to feel better. You didn't realize that you didn't feel well.
Can I pinpoint a center?
The middle of activity, maybe Dr. Wells.
How different does he look?
Looks identical. That's Dr. Wells.
Okay. Is there anything below this?
Not that you're aware of.
Me. Below me.
Wow, you're in a mood tonight.
Whoa! No, I'm okay. As I back up, then I'm going to look for the ground underneath Dr. Wells. Just open that up.
Okay.
There's a suppression field. It's not going to work.
Give me a roll. You're
why
using
not?
you're using your disintegration missile?
No, just molecular conversion.
Okay.
Just changing the ground underneath.
There's something I have to ask you, though, that I don't understand. You don't know that's not me.
Right, so I'm getting you out of the way.
Oh, gotcha.
55.
Okay. What's your power rank on your molecular conversion?
100.
Okay. The ground softens and he starts to sink. He sinks about hip deep, holds his hands out, and your molecular conversion stops. He begins to bark orders in German. Troops look up,
this must
start
be
looking
Nazi
around.
version of him. I don't like this. Okay.
She's not a bad guy.
I'm not so bad.
So,
Allah!
hold on.
I go
He
back.
starts barking in German. I've never seen him do that before.
Let me do the line. I'm not so bad. Hold on. Once you get to know me.
Mach schnell, schnell! Loose!
Drop in the ceiling.
Okay. Over him? Over you?
everybody.
Okay. You know. Give me another roll on molecular conversion.
54.
54. Okay. You notice you've never seen this before with your ability. It's almost like a ripple effect. The closer it is to you, the more potent your molecular conversion. The stuff right in the middle kind of wobbles and no effect. And then bits start to drop. The area right in front of you caves.
Okay. Okay.
Which is good because the hail of bullets doesn't hit you. It hits the rubble that fell in.
It hit the big rocks that fell on you.
Well,
No, I didn't fall on me.
well, you didn't molecular convert right over your head.
No.
Okay, good for you.
Okay, so they all start shooting at me.
Uh-huh.
Is there any way around? Did it just fall and create right here? Or can I go around it?
Well,
Or is it just kinda
I imagine you
closed
went
off?
everything down,
Yes.
and so in sort of a semicircle, it drops and caves in.
Okay. So I'm asking if I can go around it.
Not really.
No. Okay.
You
Okay.
may have sealed them in.
All right. Well, I may have, but they're Nazis. Never trust a Nazi.
Ah.
So, what do we do? Okay, I'm gonna communicate with cybernetics to see what in here is what is in here.
There are no cybernetics in this room.
Okay. So we know that much. All right. Is there any other way into this room?
The
Not-
portal to Nazi world.
Yeah, the portal to Nazi land.
I didn't see that though, did I?
You did not.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna, burrow a hole out here, sneak out, and since I know that there's like a radius now, I'm going to fly up as high as I can, as far away from that, and try to come in laterally above.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to just kind of sneak in real slinkily.
Okay. You caved in basically a bubble. You've sealed this.
Okay.
In order to get through in any way, shape, or form, you're going to need to burrow or molecularly convert a hole for yourself.
Yeah, I'll make a hole
Okay.
so I can get out, and then so I can see down.
I don't think this is going to work by yourself, Marty.
I don't know that.
Okay. You open a hole that you can see down. Do you want it big enough that you can fit your body through it?
To see into that dome?
Yep.
No.
Okay, 'cause that's smart. That's
Yeah.
wise.
No, I just want to be able to peek in.
Okay. You peek in. Now you see the gate. It has fired back up. There is a bluish hole in the middle of the area. Pale blue, looks sort of tunnelish. Looks less than optimal.
Okay, am I outside? I'm flying.
Yep.
And I'm up on top of that dome, so I'm outside of the ring of his effect. All right, and this is just rock, right?
Correct.
What was that material that the Arkanoids that I
Mexyltrexylate?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that one?
Now, what was the property of that again? Is it heavy? Is it light? Is it
It's heavier than air.
Okay.
It's not exactly friendly to humans.
Okay.
On the spectrum of breathable atmosphere, it does not conform to TT Hatchneck's ool, in case for any of our listeners who might happen to know what that is. I'm getting blank looks from Marty, but that's okay.
Yeah. I'm going to stick my finger in the very top of the hole and start turning the air into all that chemical
Okay.
down.
Mexyltrexylate.
So it'll drop because it's heavier than air.
Obviously.
So it'll start dropping in there
Uh-huh.
and start suffocating them.
Okay. All right. You're working.
Okay.
You're working.
Oh, but mass murder is okay?
Can I tell if it's working at all?
It's going to take a bit. So, the Harrier brings you in. You see a giant crater where the Nimbus campus was. The pilot's like, where do you want me to put you down?
Right here is fine.
On the front lawn?
Yep. In
There's,
fact, you don't even have to land. I'm just going to jump out.
sir?
And I'm just going to jump out.
Okay. You throw the canopy open and you hop out. You're a good 100, 200 feet up.
That's okay.
All right.
I'm the dark force body. I think I'll be okay.
You might take fall damage.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because you are still a body and you do still have mass.
Yeah.
And
So
when
your
you hit
wings-
something and stop really, really fast, you might take damage.
Your wings can't make
It won't
fly.
kill you in that you'll come back eventually, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wings won't make
You'll
you
ruin
fly.
that suit.
Can you hover? down?
You'll break your dark force femurs.
Yeah. Can you slow your fall with the wings?
What? No, man. I'm not even assaulted. I'm just regular old Tyler. But I have kinetic energy control, so I
do.
can slow my descent.
You do. You can go.
Yep.
All right, I'm just not falling anymore.
Yeah.
He's got more powers
Fair
than I do
enough.
when he's in his
That's kind of cool. You can do like the thing the chick from Underworld did. Which is, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What's your kinetic manipulation?
Right now,
Yep.
20
That's pretty respectable for Tyler.
for a normie.
For a normie, make me a yellow feet.
Oh man, I don't know if I can make a yellow feet on a
Which is
20.
spent karma.
43. I think that's probably going to be a green. It's not going to be yellow though.
I think it will be as well. Hold on. You said excellent?
Whatever 20 is, yeah.
Yep. Okay. What'd you roll?
43. I don't know if that's green.
You are so lucky.
Why?
Because it's green.
Yeah, oh,
As
nice.
opposed to white.
Yeah,
You
white would
needed
have been
yellow.
bad.
Right. And you stop only a few feet short and God, I hope nobody was looking.
Misjudged the height.
Yeah,
Missed
a little bit.
it by that much. Okay.
You broke an ankle.
I guess I'm going to walk around the grounds.
Mm-hmm.
I assume there's nobody left around. They've all been...
EMTs have mostly evacuated.
Okay. I'll peek over the singe hole. Probably goes down pretty far, yeah.
It goes down. Well, it was covered over, but another hole has been melted into it. Goes down pretty far.
Probably more than 14 basements.
More. Yeah.
Probably more.
I'm going to
Yeah.
try to phone him if is nothing comes through.
Your phone rings.
Hello, you've reached Tyler. Leave a message after the beep.
Beep. Oh, you don't answer when your phone rings? Oh, he says beep. Yeah, he goes beep.
You dork.
Yeah, hey, what's up?
Okay, so we buried a whole bunch, an entire army of Nazis under the Nimbus Corporation headquarters.
So, we who?
Me and Wells.
You guys brought down this entire building?
Wells did it before I got here.
Wells doesn't have this kind of power to my knowledge.
He had help, but they opened a gate to the other timeline.
They who?
Nimbus.
Oh.
Van Dries is some kind of infernal pacted mortal sorcerer.
That name means absolutely nothing to me.
He is their operations director or something.
So you're telling me there's Nazis down there?
Lots of Nazis.
The
An
Uber
army.
what's it?
Well, yeah, they're American Nazis. They're
They're
ObersRiecht.
Are they the ones that we saw when we were in the alternate dimension time?
I like
thing?
those guys, yeah.
Okay.
Only they're the elite.
So you guys brought this building down to bury them under there.
Parts of it, yeah.
How many people did you guys kill?
I killed lots of Nazis.
What about all of the rest of the people that were in this building?
I saved who I could.
That's a very good start, and I'm proud of you.
Are you outside the building right now?
Oh yeah, I'm looking down the crater.
Well, don't dig out the Nazis.
There's already a hole in it.
What?
There's already a hole in it.
All right, I'm coming to you.
Already? I haven't even done anything. I'm just kidding. I'll see you when you get here.
All right, you're on the way.
Huh.
All right.
Huh. I don't want to go down there just because I know there's Nazis down there.
You gotta wait for him.
Yeah, that's true. Nah, I think I'll be okay.
I fly up.
Okay.
You flap?
Moments
up.
Moments later, you're like, yeah, I think I can. Oh, hey, there's Caesar.
Caesar, my man.
This is a full-on invasion. There was like an energy attack that
that bright light that we saw.
It powered the gate, let all the Nazis in, and then they powered it from the other side. We had to beat a hasty retreat.
So you're saying there's magic casting Nazis down there right now?
Probably.
You guys didn't think to stop them while you guys were busy collapsing this building in on itself or burning a hole through it?
What do you think we did?
I'm walking to
I'm feeling so judged right now.
You're walking where?
the liquor store.
Well, why don't you contact your spirits and ask how many of them were innocent, just workers that you guys decided to singe and burn off the face of the earth? And then you tell me why I'm so upset about it. You understand that...
Stop yelling at me. I didn't do it.
Contractor on the Death Star. That's what I'm saying.
You look, this is... I'm sorry that there might be innocents that died too, but we have to fight the Nazis right now.
Not as sorry as I am.
Yeah, we can talk about it later.
Oh, we're going to talk about it later. Definitely. We'll have this conversation. So what do you want to do about that hole that somebody made? I don't know if they came out or were going in, but that'll need to be plugged back up.
Well, can't let the Nazis get out.
So should we go in there?
We need to gather more strength.
Oh, I can gather like 100 of me if you're worried about more strength.
Well, better get started.
Yeah, that's not such a good idea. Imagine me this upset times 100.
I can do this. Oh, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, so we could stay here and talk about our feelings, but I don't think that sounds like the most productive use of our time.
How much of the surrounding area is damaged? City block.
Full city block.
EMTs are tending to people, I assume.
Oh, yes.
Or they've already been carted off.
Most of them are gone already.
Yeah, I was in Kansas City. All right. Did you guys think to evacuate the next couple city blocks, or what?
I haven't been able to coordinate with any of the conventional authorities. I didn't want to make things worse. However, I've been communing with the spirits and finding out about the masterminds behind all of this. So,
Are there any cops or firefighters left around?
Couple.
All right, I'm going to pull one of them aside and tell them they need to evacuate 5 blocks of the city because there's going to be another calamity at this crater.
Okay. One of them recognizes you and goes, "Oh, Tyler Freeborn. Yeah, we'll get right on that."
Thank you. Where's Tomahawk and Dr. Wells?
Tomahawk went into. I lost track of him when we got separated.
I'm gonna call Tomahawk.
Ring.
So I'm like,
Okay, you're up there going. Was ist los? You hear German screaming as was ist los?
Oh, you're already down there.
yeah.
Did you create that hole to go down into the mess?
That's how I got down there.
Ah, how's that working out? What's down there?
A bunch of Nazis and a gate to another world.
Told you.
I'm trying to suffocate them. It's not working so well. You might want to help out.
Wait, did I just blow your cover?
A little bit.
All right. We'll head down there. We'll head down there.
Yeah. Just go down and take a left.
All right.
All
Keep
right.
it hanging, buddy.
I will grab Tyler and we'll fly down.
What? No, you're not gonna grab me. No,
No, you gotta grope them. You can't just grab.
Yeah, grab sounds so
I'm gonna
impersonal.
go ahead and gestalt at this point
I'm gonna
now.
grab
You
my
still
ass.
can't fly.
Give me a roll.
I like to point it out.
78. That's going to be solid yellow
The
on
divine power of
a monstrous
and I'm in.
ability.
I'm gonna grab Deluxin.
All right, so I'm going to just jump down and try and hit that hole all 16 sub-basements down.
All right. Give me a generic, hey, what if this all goes wrong roll.
Are you wanting agility or endurance?
Agility.
We may have our differences.
89, that's
just
going to be
go
a
jump
red
in.
on a 100.
Yep, you just...
We don't.
We don't just jump in. Literally.
I do. I
Yep.
just did. That
He
just
just
happened.
goes, whoof, and you look over and he goes, bullseye, all the way down.
All the way down. Missed all the debris and everything.
And he
there's
just...
Tracer, Dark Force, and a couple Dark Force feathers that float down.
Oh, well, ain't that some shit?
Oh, it's all right. Okay, it's PG-13.
PG-13. All right, I'm going to levitate down.
Okay. Caesar steps off the hole and floats down.
That's not nearly as impressive. You got to work on your hero thing. All right,
You gotta
so
work on your showing up thing.
you could have called me at any time. I told you guys to call me if you needed me.
Yeah, I really will make sure to do that.
Hey, and by the way, the skippers have their ship fixed. They're going to be leaving soon, so I wrapped that up. There's not an intergalactic war being caused now because I
Yep.
stayed by.
Oh yeah, with the what was the species that we punked ourselves out to? The Arkanoids?
The skippers are totally cool.
The genocidal maniac taxation without representation faction?
Nah, the skippers are totally cool. They'll be gone soon.
No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the Arkanoids.
No, we don't have to worry about them.
I'm sure everything will be perfectly fine when they come to
It will be.
collect dues.
It'll be fine. Don't worry.
Yeah,
about
are you sure you're the one who's supposed to be holding that, homing beacon thing?
Yeah, and I will keep doing so. I didn't collapse a building on a ton of people and kill possibly hundreds of people. All right, you're not in
neither
any
did I. What's
position to
the point?
judge right now, Caesar.
I didn't drop anything on anybody.
Hey.
So I guess I'm just gonna walk down this
Hey.
hallway.
Oh,
Some
hey,
folks
Tomahawk.
start coughing.
Good.
They start... and they start moving back from those that are affected.
All right, I'm okay. What I'm going to do is start magic negate around us, so we don't get lit up.
Okay. Give me a roll.
39.
Fair enough. That'll start. Okay. You mean you're not going to continue to squabble at each other like a married couple? No? Okay.
No.
So,
Yes.
okay. You he begins to make arcane sigils in the air. The tattoos on his skin begin to glow.
Oh, so religious.
I summon my scythe. Crackles with Dark Force energy. You said there was what's it down there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they can't live, right?
We're working on it.
Yeah, well, I will solve that. So I'm going to keep walking down the hallway, looking left and right through doors that may or may not exist anymore.
Okay.
If there are any.
You begin to stalk down the hallway.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, and I'm dragging my scythe through the floor and the walls, leaving a cut through the doors and the walls.
Classy.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Okay, you open the door to the liquor store. What you looking for, Dr. Wells?
What was that we drank the other day again?
Glenfiddich.
Glenfiddich 18.
I'm looking for that.
Okay, they got 18 and 25.
Which one's more expensive?
The 25. It's $195.
I'll take the 25.
Okay. All right, you go up to the counter. Want one or two?
Yes.
Yes.
3?
Yes.
Okay, you put 3 bottles of Glenfiddich 25 on the counter, and he goes, wow, okay, somebody's having a good night. That'd be cash or charge? Okay. Can I have your card? Do you have a credit card, or do you swipe on it?
Swipe on.
Swipe your hand across, and it goes, account disabled.
I'm going to kill them all.
How much is it?
$195 a bottle.
$195 each.
That's $600 right there.
Yeah, but it's good scotch. It is really
Do you have
good.
that
Scotch
much
whiskey.
Do I have any cash in my wallet?
So you've got an actual credit card. I thought you were doing just the hand swipe.
Not about to swipe my credit card, so everybody in the world who's looking for me knows I'm at this liquor store.
See? That's why you play a smart character. Good for you. He's like, yeah, just put it on my card.
Can I see your ID, sir? Yup, it sure is Simon Wells.
Well, apparently, I'm not having a good night.
Could just take them.
Yeah.
Give me a roll.
That would be
Hey, good roll.
You've got $250 on you.
Rock on, I'll take one bottle.
Oh, all right. And he takes the other 2, sets them behind the counter, cashes out, gives you change. Oh, can I see your ID? He's in the middle of the transaction. I got to check.
That's fine. Clerks don't log the ID. They
No,
look
you
at
just
it.
got to make sure you're of age. Make sure
Okay.
it's not an excise sting.
All right. Hands back to the goes. All right. 75, 80, 95. Thanks. Have a nice night. Wells. Where do I know that name? Huh. Have a good one, buddy. Puts it in a black paper bag, or puts it in a brown paper bag.
Here.
The liquor store actually wrapped mine in nice wrapping paper. When I walked out the door with it, it was wrapped in silver and red wrapping paper.
Nice.
Yeah,
Made out of millions of dollars.
it's pretty nice.
Hey, what you doing?
Ring. Ring. Calling you.
Dr. Feelgood. Pops up. What's happening?
So.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
So the angel guy is here. We're killing some Nazis. Wanted to know if you wanted to join in.
I am completely useless at the present time.
Oh.
They pulled my kill switch, so I gotta figure out how to fix that, and I don't have the tool.
Well, where do
Oh,
you
what's
get?
the matter? Did you run out of low orbit ion cannons?
Where?
Is that
He's being really judgy.
Is that Gabriel? What the fuck does he know?
So, hey,
Get into the character.
so okay, so hey, is there anything you want us to steal for you while we're here at Nimbus?
Yeah, I mean, priority 1 should be to actually close the gate.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Okay.
Oh.
But you said you needed equipment. This is where your equipment comes from. Do you know, is there something we can do to help you?
Yes,
to help you
there's
work.
2 components I need, but I can't. I'm gonna try see if I can get my Jarvis to construct a stand-in picture of the components that I'm looking for, because I can't describe these. No offense, I can't describe these to them.
Right.
Should be easy. Use a drafting program.
Yeah, you go to pull it up and it says clearance level inadequate.
Okay, so
You could, if you could just get us like a serial number or something, maybe we could match it up while we're on our way out. But right now, we're probably going to be fighting a bunch of Nazis and cyber guerrillas. So
I'm gonna make a reason check to determine the most accurate way of communicating what I'm looking for possible.
I've got such a cool thing planned
Okay. All right, give me a roll.
for my scene. You keep doing your nerd thing.
it's a tough room.
You realize there's a lot of snark
What
tonight.
time is it?
It is 12:05.
Okay.
12:08.
Yep.
25.
Yeah,
You're drunk.
Yeah, you can give them a serial number and a. You remember the one serial number? It was something 67.
And it looks like a gear with Mickey Mouse ears on it, but it's really small. And the other one, it kind of looks.
Such a lightweight.
It's like a motherboard, but if you look, it's got like Janet Jackson's face in it. That's what I need.
Okay, so you want a Shodan and a Dread Mouse. Got it.
Cool. Good looking out. I appreciate it.
Oh, hey, we're a team, technically.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we'll work it out.
I have a really cool thing I want to do.
You hear "Toot-toot." Caesar 1, do you require assistance? On the phone line.
I'll say, why, yes, I do.
Do you require assistance immediately?
Situation is stable.
Will you require assistance in the near future?
It's about to not get stable.
Negative.
I can activate the Wells unit if necessary.
Ah. It's like, yes, please activate the Wells unit.
Authorization accepted.
Thank you, Jarvis.
You're welcome. End of line. And the line goes dead.
All right.
I want to do a really cool thing. That looks really cool.
All right, we'll get there. All right. Okay, you're drinking. How much you drinking? You down the whole bottle?
Well, not the whole thing. You savor this stuff, you know.
You're savoring. Gulp, gulp, gulp.
Swigging. Well, I don't know how to communicate it to the podcast.
Oh, good call. I'll take that. All right.
One swig at a time.
All right.
Gentlemen sip, gentlemen sip, gentlemen sip.
Right?
Little past gentleman sips at this point in my life, but yeah.
Okay. You polish the whole thing off, or you save 2 fingers for later?
I'm taking about half of it right now.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was like John just disappeared. Oh, okay.
Oh, it smells like farts in here.
It does.
Nice. Way to go. Alrighty. Back to the scene in the basement. More people are choking. They then pull out general issue gas masks.
Well, that's not going to work. So I see them pull out gas masks.
Yep.
I'm just going to turn all this into lead right over them.
Okay.
Just crush them.
Like in a 6x6 or like the entirety of the dome?
No, if I turn the whole dome into lead, it's just going to be a big lead dome.
Yeah.
No, I'm just turning the top of it into lead, so that way the rock cannot hold all that heavy lead, and it's just going to collapse on them and crush their...
You probably go to osmium instead of lead.
That's what I said. I
Tungsten
don't know why you're
carbide is
talking
also
about lead.
pretty.
I know, right?
Well, I mean, that's only lame people talk about lead.
Heavytrons.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you turn a section of the top of the dome, it crumbles in and falls and smushes a bunch of Nazis.
Yay.
They now have a giant hole that they can look out to see you, the rest of the Nazis.
Okay.
Oh.
So, how many are left?
A bunch.
A bunch?
Yeah.
Okay.
You killed like a third of the bunch. Or smushed them, damaged, injured them.
I can't affect anything down in there, though, can I?
Nah, it's
just
cool, baby.
up
You
above.
can try.
Okay, I'm going to back up a little bit more and turn the ring of air above the Nazis that are left and turn that into that and just drop it. We'll just keep moving outwards doing that until I get the maximum amount of people dead.
Okay.
And then we'll deal with whatever's left.
Okay. The folks underneath have actively begun seeking shelter and cover.
Yeah.
So you smush a quarter of what's left.
Okay. And the others are, looking for cover and hiding.
And bracing, and yeah.
All right. Yeah, it keeps them busy.
There's some gunfire. Nothing too worrisome.
Some flies. There's some flies you're saying around?
Sure, something like that.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to...
Does anybody want any more oranges?
No,
I'm
I'm
going to
good,
start
bro.
looking for anyone that looks like him.
No.
Nobody?
Nope.
Probably run back through the gate.
Okay. And the gate is still there?
Oh, yes.
Can I turn that big bulb at the top? Can I just turn that into air?
Sure.
The 2 Tesla things. Can I just
Yeah.
turn one of the corners into air?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to just turn that into air.
You reach down and it doesn't work.
Okay.
The molecular conversion. It must be inside the dampening field.
Okay. So I look around for them two.
Nope. You're headed down the hallway.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm going to use my time travel bound incarnation.
Uh-huh.
And as I'm walking, leaving this scythe trail behind me, I want to call another one of me forth. And this one that I want to call through, he's going to have 2 little horns coming out of his head. 2 small little demon horns. And then I want to call a third one to also step out of me. And he's going to have nice, gnarly ram horns coming out of his head. These are going to be different aspects of my wrath and anger that I'm calling to me.
Okay, what are you using to call him?
My time travel bound incarnation. I can pull
Okay.
aspects of me from time
Yep.
to me.
Okay.
So that's what I want to do.
Okay. You pull 2 of them out. Make me a roll.
69. That's a
That's
yellow.
good.
Yep. And then 42 is a green.
Mm-hmm. Success on both.
Sweet. They also summon their scythes.
Okay.
And I am in the middle. The 2 are behind me. I wish I could illustrate
Little
this.
triangle.
Yeah, little
formation.
triangle. Yeah.
And they begin to leave furrows as well.
Yep,
Very
certainly.
nice.
And when we get to this door, this docking door type area, we are going to use telekinesis, all 3 of us, to blow that door inward into the room off of its hinges.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I am going to throw my scythe, the first version.
Yes.
I'm going to throw my scythe. Then I'm going to duck. The one to my left is going to jump over me with the scythe up ready to slash. And then the one to the right of me is coming with the scythe in sideways.
You might have practiced this before, huh?
It's something that I just thought of that I thought would be really
That's totally
cool,
cool.
and it would look really awesome.
Yeah, it does. Now, you get in, you blow open the door, you take the 3 steps forward and get ready to chuck your stuff when you notice there's what's left of a part of a dome. You can't see any people.
Well, that's a shame, because that was really, really cool.
That looked
I had
cool. That
all
was a
lined
good.
up.
It was a montage there that looked
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So I really need to get going, guys.
All right, Chow.
Yeah.
Hang on. So you come through the door, throw your scythe. It cuts a swath through the dome, where you can see a group of Nazi soldiers that are there. Some are tending to wounded, some are up and about. They begin to charge. The front ranks charge toward you as the other 2 guardian angels leap over, collapsing the front portion of the dome. The back ranks notice you as well. You look and you see a large armored figure standing by Dr. Wells. He ushers him behind him and they begin to break for the gate. Tomahawk drops from the top of the now collapsing dome and begins through sheer force of will to engage the Nazi components near him in hand-to-hand. Guardian angels to the left, guardian angels to the right. They begin to mow down those who are not worthy. Do you call another scythe?
No. No. I start using my bare hands to rend heads and limbs from bodies.
Right on. You see Dr. Wells pause at the lip of the gate, look back at you, and recognize you and Caesar 1 as he gives a knowing scowl and steps through the gate. Yeah. The three of you make short work of the remainder, and then the gate closes.
And then I need to dismantle this gate, or at least the energy source. All of it, actually.
Well, you notice one pylon has been knocked over.
Okay.
The other seems to be inoperable. Marty, who has had to step away along with John, Marty makes a statement about the Morlocks and goes back. Caesar 1 catches something out of the corner of his eye and heads down the hallway. He says something about Von Dries. Mm-hmm. They disappear into the shadows. Mop-up is generally quick.
Yep.
There are no remnants of the ObersRiecht left in the warehouse.
Except the pieces that are left there.
Yeah, those.
And then I'm going to quickly send my incarnations away.
Okay.
Back to their original times, and I'm going to ungestalt before I cross that dark threshold and take it apocalyptic extinction level.
Okay.
Because it's getting to that point.
Okay.
So I have to ungestalt.
Okay. Now you're down to Tyler.
Yeah.
Where are you going? What are you doing?
I'm going to go look for Dr. Wells and find out why Nimbus has a big, huge hole in it.
Okay, where are you going first?
I don't know where his hovel is.
Yeah, you've been there.
Have I?
Yeah, you mentioned that the lack of furniture the last time you were there. His shipping crate, you've been there. You said, I could buy you some furniture.
I don't think that was me. I think that was Michael's.
Yeah, that was Michael's.
I thought he'd been there.
That was Agent Michael's.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Michael's, yeah.
Then you'd have to call him.
Yeah, I would try.
Good evening. This is Dr. Wells. May I help you?
Yeah, it's Tyler. We need to have a talk. I need to have a word with you to find out what happened to Nimbus.
I am currently at these coordinates, and it gives you a set of GPS coordinates.
Huh. That's weird. You could have just given me the address.
Oh, yes. Pardon me. I am at Union Station, 2nd level, 3rd platform.
Oh, awesome.
Shipping crate, number 1909Z.
All right, I'll see you in a few minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Freeborn.
Thanks. Click. That was weird. He just never talked like that before. Well, I'm going to make my way to Union Station.
Okay.
I'll probably hail a taxi.
Okay.
And,
You're driving along in the taxi. There is a knock at your shipping container door.
I'm going to smoke before we do this because I'm not doing this without smoking.
There is a knock at the shipping container door.
Okay. I'll go peek.
Okay. Some nerd looking in a trench coat.
What? What do you want?
Dr. Wells?
Who's asking?
I'm Samuel.
You got something for me?
I have a package.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm from LexCorp.
Yeah, give it.
Can I come in?
No, you cannot.
Oh, okay.
I love drunk Dr. Wells.
He slides a package out of his breast pocket.
Hang on. I gotta put this down.
Could I have you sign for this?
Man, I'm not signing for that. Give me the thing. Please. Just give me the thing and put.
Could I see some identification?
Give me the signature thing.
And he hands you the board.
And I write, F you. All right. There's the signature. There you go.
I'm not sure Mr. Luthor would like...
He'll think it's funny, trust me.
I think it's fun.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
And you hear him... He stops off. And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott. You can join us on the website. You can visit us at Facebook at facebook.com/GamingWScott. And as always, we will see you real soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye. That's it tonight for us on the Gaming with Scott podcast. You can always send us an email at gamingwscott@gmail.com or catch us on Twitter. Josh Elliott is at Asmodee369. John is at JPMGarlic. Josh Jackson is at ActionJack853. Rico is at R1C0. Or me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/GamingWScott. Don't forget to check out nerdsdom.com for all their reviews and other great podcasts. Remember, be the superhero you always wanted to see in the world. As always, you'll be hearing from us real soon.